Twitch is up.
Cool. I wonder if we have sound. I wonder if we have sound. Ooh, we do. Or at least they can hear me.
Yes, I
But
can hear Twitch.
great. Well, welcome, you coconuts. Welcome to CoCoTALK Game On Challenge. This week's game is Galactic Attack, not to be confused with Galax Attacks. And this one's from 1982, and we'll be playing for at least a couple hours here. So feel free to hop in and join us.
We never have had any intro music, had we?
No, we need a theme. That would be nice. I
Yes, we do.
might have to work up something like that. Game on, game on.
We need to talk to D Bruce and see if he's got something.
There you go. Have you been playing this at all?
I have not yet.
Uh, you're missing out. This is an oldie. This is from the early days of the Coco.
All right. Oops. Time for laundry.
Enjoy. Oh. Oh, and it is not ashamed to spawn you right under an enemy. Yeah. Turn on the sound for a few minutes anyway.
Uh-oh.
See if I can hear something besides my joystick. Yeah, this game gets hard kind of fast. All right, well, not too bad for so early in the evening. Let's see
Okay,
now.
so all right, so it looks like that OneDrive is smart enough and is putting everything back that it just finished deleting.
Oh, it's smart, huh? That's kind of a surprise.
Yes, Microsoft product is actually working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, that's very surprising. Okay, then. And that was enough of the sound for the moment, anyway. Oh, yeah, Alan, that's just what we need is a nice copyright strike.
Huh? On what?
Alan recommended we turn on some guitar rock.
Well, if he plays it,
Yeah, if you play it, we'll be good.
all right. Well, I guess I can play while I'm waiting for Discord or waiting for OneDrive to catch up
All
before
right,
I take down my internet.
hop on in. Water's warm.
Yeah, but where are the sharks? All right, where's my joy? My stick of joy.
Yep, I highly recommend the Black Beauty for this one. I don't have.
Well, on this PC, all I have is something that is a Rock Candy clone of a PS3.
Was it? Oh, it's self-centering.
It
That
is,
that makes it kind of hard, and that's what I'm doing too.
but it is. I have figured out that it is analog. It
Huh?
actually responds to pressure.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Although the consensus in Discord is that the game isn't really analog, but it does sort of track it.
okay, cartridge, input disk. So did Sloopy end up hitting the road?
He didn't say, but he asked me to go ahead and take it over tonight.
Okay. Okay, I am streaming so that you are not solo.
Oh, great. Let me pull you up.
All right, which joystick does this thing do? Just use left or right.
Let me check how it's at. I am using left.
Okay, so I got to compensate for the self-centering.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that big flash when I hit something.
Yeah, especially when I get 2 or 3 of them going, and plus I got Twitch open, so I got all kinds of flashing going on.
All right, there's my high score, 210.
Oh, I hope you can do a little better than that. Let me see.
Great, is my microphone working?
Oh, hey Ken, I can just barely hear you.
Yeah.
Well, then I will turn it up.
Cool. Turn it up, man.
How's that?
That's much better.
Okay.
And at least your mic doesn't sound like it's still in the cabin.
You leave your mic up.
No, I brought my mic home with me.
Cool. Oh, you're not sharing yet. Okay.
Hey, one thing at a time here. I'm just getting everything reset up here, so.
Oh, I am too. I'm juggling all kinds of stuff here. 3 monitors. Okay.
And we are playing Galactic Attack, right?
Right. Not Galax attacks, but Galactic attack.
Oh, look.
Wow, it's quite an echo. Oh, hey, Rick. You're probably echoing through me because I got my mic running through Restream and I got Discord on here.
I don't hear him at all.
Oh, you didn't hear that? Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't hear Alan earlier either.
Oh, are they signing in through a restream?
Yeah, Rick and Alan are because they're going to be backup streamers. So.
Yeah, I suppose I should do that in practice again, but
Eh. Stevie loves it when things fail.
okay. What am I doing here?
Yep, I heard all 6 of those tests, Rick. If you stay muted in Restream and then come through Discord, join the voice channel on Discord, we might be able to hear you.
Turn on my mic.
Oh, you're still getting that echo. Yeah.
I hear an echo.
Did you hear Rick that time?
Briefly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way around that because he's in a Restream and on Discord. But why would it keep echoing through Discord?
210 is still my high score.
You got exactly 210 again?
sucks in this game is that when the ships crash into you, they don't die.
Yeah, and they don't even reset. They just keep coming, and then when
Yep.
you respawn, half the time you're under it again. Well, maybe not half the time, but
Some of the time.
yep. You taking a laundry break, Mark?
Yep, and I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I've already played another game since I've been back. My high score is still 210.
It's going to be a long night.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, if you turn off your sharing and restream and just talk through Discord, we should be able to hear you. Turn off the little blue switch where your picture is. Yeah. And then unmute now and see if we can hear you. Man, it's still echoing. What's up with that? What is going on?
Just one of the mysteries of life.
One of the mysteries of Restream, huh? Just when you thought you knew everything.
Does it blow up again?
Hey,
Oh, that's
No.
no
hey,
echo.
that's better. No echo.
Well, I don't understand how I'm blowing up. Oh, web camera mic.
Oh,
You have a bunch of mics on.
everybody's listening to you. Okay. Well, now we can hear you anyway. I can still see you in Restream too. So
I've got to figure out how to make the web mic shut up. There's a big delay, so I'm hearing my voice like 3 different ways here.
oh, we're only hearing you
This,
once.
this simply isn't going to work. That's what this is all about. Let me blow up some things.
Well, now if you come off of Discord, you should be coming through. You should be able to unmute and restream, but only those of us in Restream will hear you. So
Let me get rid of Discord. Go away. No, it just closed. Oh, it did. Well, that's it. That's cool. Discord says it's not here.
you're still in Discord. I see your icon there.
Yeah, no, the program looked like it had closed out. I had to open it again. Still running.
Discord's trying to trick you.
Well, this game is no fair. I just keep dying.
Yeah, it's no fun.
I'll be back in a second. I'm going to kill all of this and try again.
All right. I don't recall reading anything in the manual about not dying.
There's a manual for this?
Somebody posted something, or maybe they just posted a little extract from it. Because I know that if you kill them all before any of them get past you, it goes to a night scene, and it's worth a lot more points then.
Ah, so that's why that keeps happening.
Yeah. It's a hard thing to do once you get past the first wave.
Yep. And that would explain why the games where that happens, my score is so much higher than the other games.
Yeah. Especially if you can get 2 in a row. This was one of the very few games I had back in the day. I had this on cartridge.
I have not played this game before.
Oh. How have you gone so long without playing this game?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I just hadn't tried it yet.
I guess there are a lot of games for the Coca.
Yep. There's a lot I have not played. I mean, I think back to my childhood, I only had a selection of about 8, maybe 10 games, so
No. Yeah, I don't think I had
didn't
that many.
I didn't have the group of people that would get together and share games.
I did, but only for the Commodore 64, which is why I switched to it.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I heard one echo.
Just one?
Yeah, well, 1.5. Is your webcam on again?
I have no idea.
Well, that's better. I didn't hear any that time.
All right, I'm gonna jump off for a little while and see if I can destroy my internet.
Alrighty.
I
What?
hopefully shall return.
That sounds good. Oh, Curtis isn't going to be able to join us. Sorry, Curtis.
Jeez, it sounds to me like Curtis is slacking.
Yeah, I tell you. Can't join us. I'm not going to be there tomorrow hardly.
Oh, he's not going to be around tomorrow either?
He's going to be on an hour and a half, he says.
Oh, okay. My first show back in 2 weeks, and he's not going to be around for much of it.
Yeah, you think he'd be happy to see you.
But
I tell you, those rude
I guess he just has he has these things called friends other than us.
Canadians are so rude.
Oh, that reminds me.
They're so rude in their friendliness.
It reminds me of something, but I'm not going to spoil the surprise just yet. Speaking of which, I better go do that before I take the internet down.
Boy, it didn't take me long to get really bad at this game from my first one.
Yeah, that happens to me almost every time.
Well, it usually happens to me over like the couple of hours. I get progressively worse. I've gone from 6,000 down to like 800.
Oh, Sloopy, we missed you. Come on in. You too, Trigger. We need more people in here.
This laptop is so skinny, I can't even plug a thumb drive into it without having some sort of a hub.
That's supposed to be a feature.
Just barely wide enough to hold the USB-C. I've got to show you guys this.
There's Sloopy. How's it going?
It's doing all right. How is everyone going?
Yeah, right.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I see everyone missed me like a festering boil.
Of course, we always miss you when you're away. Are you at home still?
Yeah, she came down here, and we're gonna go up this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's doing all right. I mean, the thing is that it wasn't unexpected because her health's been going down.
Oh.
So, you know, how I said that I didn't make VCF Midwest last year because I got sun poisoning on my feet.
Did you say that? I must have missed that one.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. The day that I got my sun poisoning, I was walking with Missy, her mother, and her aunt, the one that passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually had to walk an extra 3 miles because her aunt couldn't. We walked down the boardwalk and she couldn't walk back, so I had to walk back to get the car to come get her.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was when my sunburn became sun poisoning.
Oh.
I mean, we were planning on walking back anyway, but I walked back by myself to get the car, so.
Just had all kinds of fun.
Yeah, it was a great day. Yeah, it was funny because I kept telling people, yeah, my girlfriend took me to the beach, and then took me to this um, what's it called? This suite with 9 women, with 9 beautiful women, and I kind of left out the fact that they were all related to Missy in some way, shape, or form, and the youngest one was in her mid to late 50s. Oldest one was in her 90s.
Oh, okay. It's quite a.
Okay, I gotta show you guys this picture.
All right.
I have found the most Canadian truck you would ever find.
Okay. I'll be the judge of that.
How do I need to share you again? Let me see.
All right, you should be able to see it.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it-
Yeah, you have to share them again.
Okay.
Yep, hit the eyeball. Then double, yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
hide the other and then click on it. Yeah, click on the picture. That'll highlight it and make it bigger.
Okay.
What's Rick in there as a backup?
Yeah, he's going to be a backup streamer, so we got him.
Okay.
Just figuring out all the problems, of which we've found some. Like I can't.
So, Ken, what do you think?
It's nightmare inducing.
That's a
I'm
lot
one
of
of the
calories.
few Canadians that absolutely despises Tim Hortons coffee and donuts.
Is one of them named Ken?
Yep, that's why I'm one of the few.
Whoops.
Sort of
Oops, somebody
like,
turned off the stream.
sort of like the U.S. and Starbucks. Although a lot of people love them, there's a lot of people that do not like them.
Right.
I also can't stand Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm not a big Starbucks fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Starbucks.
Although I do have to say that Tim Hortons is just slightly better than Starbucks.
When you walk into a coffee shop and ask for a large black coffee, you shouldn't be getting attitude.
You want a venti, not a large.
Yeah, I refuse to use their stupid little terms.
Yeah, that's what she said to me. She said something like venti. And I said, no, I want a large black coffee.
I don't care what you call it.
And she says, well, we call it. I said, I don't give a shit what you call it.
I'm surprised they give you crap about just getting coffee and not some sort of...
They get really mad at you if you point out the fact that if you order a venti coffee, that means you're ordering 20 coffees.
Venti. I wonder why they took that name.
Because it's 20 ounces.
Oh, okay.
But technically, when you say it, you're actually ordering 20 coffees. Oh. It's like, no, I want one large coffee, not 20, one.
Wish I'd known that.
Either that or you can complain that you didn't get 20 coffees.
Where's my other 19 coffees?
You have it right up there. 20 coffees for $2.99.
So how do you turn off your camera in this thing?
Oh wow, we both showing up in the
Want us
stream.
staring at you anymore, Rick?
Just looking for all the buttons. This mic's just out of hand. I have no idea. It's got to be the stupid webcam mic. I'm going to take an X-Acto knife to
I guess, yep, we're not going to be having Starbucks or Tim Hortons as sponsors for the show.
Probably not. Is Tim Hortons just a Canadian thing? I've never heard of it.
There was an American attempt at bringing it to the United States, but I don't know how successful it ever was.
No.
Yeah, there used to be some.
Tim Horton was a very famous Canadian hockey player. I think he played for Montreal or Toronto.
What the fuck?
Look at that.
Ow.
We're getting echoes from you again, Rick.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Not sure that was Rick. Was it?
Oh,
No, that was me.
Oh, it's Sleepy. Sorry, Rick.
Blaming poor Rick. Jeez.
just because I've done it the last 18 times in a row.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this time it was bound to be somebody else's turn.
I do this. Back to mine. Start with studio. Okay, here I am in my world.
No, Alan says Tim Hortons is in Houston now.
I'm so sorry, Houston. You have my apologies.
Oh, did you, Ken, did you get the image that I sent you?
Yes, I saw that. The Pool of Radiance one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was in your archives?
Yeah, I, on the Commodore 64 group on Facebook, I listed everything for sale. And I was going through the pictures and saw it. Because I knew I had it at one time.
Oh, did you sell it then?
I don't think so. Because I only sold a few things on there.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because I'd listed a bunch of Commodore 64s on there for $50 to $70. And here the people are in the channel, or in the group, complaining that you can't find a Commodore 64 for under $150 to $200 working. And I had like 5 or 6 of them listed working for $50 to $70. I'd never taken it down. So I'm like, oh, they must have really looked hard.
We're coming out right here.
Oh my God.
There's Sloopy. Amy says she loves you and Curtis both.
Oh,
So you are loved.
cool. And we love you too, Amy. Also, Amy, are you and Taylor going to contact me about that thing that I said at VCF Midwest?
Where is this conversation going on?
Chat.
Oh, there we go.
In the chat?
I see it.
No, about the other thing. Send me a message on Discord and I'll remind you what it was. But yes, you need to do that too. Every single car.
In all of the United States.
No, on Earth. Sir. Oh, that's a few levels above my pay grade. Sir.
Ooh, this game gets mean. All right, grab
And
some
speaking
water.
of the sticker on my car, people have asked me about it. I tell them it's a great YouTube channel and they should go look it up and watch it. And when I tell them that it's a show about technologically advanced women using old computers, their eyes gloss over and they're like, "Oh, old computers." And I'm like, yeah, but not those dumb ones that like run Windows, like 95. The good ones, like the Atari and the Commodore and the Tandy color computer.
What you have to do is refer to them as those ladies that use old computers.
Ah, sorry, I'm not up on my terminology. I'm not.
That's what some of the people are keep calling them. Those ladies.
Oh. Okay, I apologize if I offended. What did I say? Women? I know not to say girls because they're not girls. Well, no one. A lot of people wouldn't know awesome if they were whapped upside the head with a clue by four.
Clue.
Yeah, I've always thought that when you're referencing adult females, calling them girls is kind of insulting. So I never use that term. On the other hand, adult males, calling them boys, oftentimes you're correct mentally.
Hey, come on, calling me a boy would be an insult to 5-year-olds everywhere.
If I were a boy, I'd be a lot better at programming games, probably.
Yeah. I'd have better reaction times.
Yeah.
I'd be in my, well, no. I'd have to be around a bunch of 14-year-old boys to be in my peer group.
Is that just your sense of humor?
That's what I like to call it, but most people say I'm not that funny.
Not funny as a 14-year-old.
And I say, sure I am. Have you seen me? Seen a picture of me? I've got messaged.
Lucky. You have friends.
Why, yes, I am. The whole male side of my family is, and some of the females too.
Oh, yes, true. That's your name. I get what you're saying.
Oh man.
That was 4 men lost really fast. Did you join us in Restream, Sloopy?
I was there for a minute,
Oh, okay. Didn't know
but
if
it was
Rick
like,
was having trouble or something.
well, no, there was a lot of echo, and I don't want to have to debug that live on the air. What I think it was is I would get it through my Discord, and then I'd get the echo through the restream, and then my microphone would pick it up because it wouldn't hear it, and then it would just loop, and then that's why you were getting the butterfly screams.
Oh, okay. Butterfly screen.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm angry at this game
Why are you angry at this game?
because he keeps killing me.
Well, you know how you fix that?
Don't die.
Exactly. So, speaking of all this wonderful stuff, Amy, why aren't you playing on the CoCoTALK Game On Challenge live?
Yeah, Amy, come join us. It's fun
Who
sometimes.
can do it?
Yep, that's the slogan. And we stand behind it.
It's actually more of a mantra of my life. Just don't die.
I've been successful so far.
I've been mostly successful.
Yeah, the reason why we stand behind it and not in front of it is because we die enough behind it. We would die a lot more if we weren't behind it.
Depends on whether it ever backs up or not.
Well, you hit 10,000. This game gets ugly. Oh.
Gonna guess that's not gonna happen for me.
They start losing ship after ship after ship. I think.
I do that on the lower levels already.
Oh, the lower levels are supposed to be easy. At least the first one.
I can usually make it through the first one without dying.
Like you have some jail bars going on your Coca.
Yeah, they go away if I put it into
It's darker.
yeah. If I throw it into RGB, the jail bars go away, but then when I play, the screen looks, well, I guess a lot darker.
Yeah.
RGB clears it up, I guess.
Yeah, I was testing the TI the other night,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't believe how clear the screen was in just composite.
Yeah, it's got a good composite output on it.
It was interesting because my other one didn't have as clear of a composite screen on it.
Oh, all the ones I have very clear composite screens on them.
Yeah.
Actually, playing with the screen a lot clearer like this is easier. I can actually see the bullets.
My son came over today to bring more stuff out of my my van into the basement.
You've been using your van for storage?
Well, no, I haven't been able to do much, and all the stuff from VCF Midwest was still in my van.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's right. You bought a lot of stuff.
No, not really. Didn't
No?
have the money to.
Huh.
I
I
seem to
bought a
come.
few things.
I seem to have come home with a lot of stuff.
Make me jealous. I have to go to one of those things.
It was fun. But watch out, Taylor and Amy will make you sing.
No, I don't mind.
No, they'll only make me sing once. Realize how badly I sing. They'll pay me not to sing.
That's a strategy too.
Yeah, the apex of my musical career happened when I was in my early to mid 20s. And it was me with a bass guitar and my one friend with a regular 6-string Strat clone and my other friend with a 12-string Rickenbacker. And the three of us did the theme song from Peanuts on an open mic night.
That's a hard piece of music.
And the thing is that they had to. It's a good thing that the guy on the 6-string
Mhm.
is real. I mean, like he was phenomenal, and the guy on the 12-string, he was really good because I couldn't keep time for shit. So they had to adjust their timing to me playing, and my timing was, let's just say, the real-time clock built into the CoCo works better than my timing.
Oh, okay.
The apex of my singing career was I had to actually sing in a play one time, and yeah.
Oh, I've never done that. I've done a lot of karaoke, but never any drama.
Oh, cool. It's a joystick. It's an Atari type joystick because Atari rules.
What are you talking about?
Amy posted a picture
Oh,
of
A painting of an Atari joystick.
yes,
A drawing of an Atari joystick.
oh, okay.
yeah. Is that charcoal on canvas? Yeah, you probably should have put it in the general game post, but it's all right.
We'll accept it.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick's back. Hey, Rick.
Acrylic on canvas. Just Amy, don't worry about it because I heard that one of the members of the Game On High Council is an Atari guy in disguise. He's a convert, so
And
I think you're good.
I think one of them just bought an Atari 800.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
another one bought an Atari 800. So I think you'll be good. I do what I want.
I still haven't found out how to not have kept. This is too aggravating.
What are you trying to figure out?
I can't turn off the camera. I can't listen to Discord. I can't talk to the web browser.
Oh, you sound fine to me.
Yeah, but he has
Yeah,
his
but
thing on.
Oh,
talk thing.
Here.
Hard to talk like that.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump off and look at this
Well,
offline because this is.
just stay there for a minute.
Oh,
Loopy is coming to the rescue.
all right.
Now I'm already muted.
Now
Okay.
Sloopy is echoing.
yeah, you're not muted, Sloopy. You're echoing.
Echo, echo, echo.
And if I turn this speaker on. Hello? Hello? Cool.
Mhm.
That's the delay between what Discord. Yeah,
That's between Discord and Restream.
exactly. Because I can't hear Discord. I don't know where. I'd be happy with that. I'm gonna.
Hey, Ken, say something.
Okay. I'm saying stuff that whatever. Putting me on the spot, making me talk. Jeez.
Die, die, die.
Ah, no, I don't want to die. I'm telling me to die.
All right. Rick, are you using Windows?
Sadly, I am.
I can't hear you. Shake your head.
Sadly, he is.
All right. You're. Hold on a second.
I heard him. I don't
All
know
right.
which one he's coming through though.
Yeah, he's coming through the restream for you.
Oh, okay.
All
He's
right,
coming
Rick.
through on me. I can hear him, or I did
What-
hear him.
Yeah, he's probably coming through the stream for you. Because
Oh,
all right, this is what you do, Rick. You open up the volume mixer in the bottom right. You right click on the speakers,
Okay.
and you select volume mixer, and then you go to Google Chrome,
Right.
and you turn that volume down.
Okay. It shows me Discord's already out. Well, let me try this. And
Because what's happening is you're hearing the audio through Discord and through the restream. So you need to turn the sound off on one of them.
that's the thing is, I'm not. The system is somehow.
Yeah, but that's what
I
I'm
can't hear Discord. So
I-
if I turn off Chrome, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, well, you need to turn up Discord so that you can
Well,
hear the people,
it's already at 100.
and you can't hear
Windows
it.
Wise. Yeah,
You-
this is another 11 thing.
You have to be able to be hearing Discord. How are you hearing me?
I can only hear you through Chrome.
Huh? And Discord, there's two things for Discord. They're all the way up.
I've only got one. Maybe that's it. I'm going to
Might-
reset all of these.
You might need to check your Discord audio settings too.
Yeah.
Discord. Now let me try. mute site, and then can I hear Discord? Can I hear Discord?
I don't know. Can you? Ken, say a
Oh,
sentence.
A sentence.
okay.
Did you hear Ken?
Did you hear Ken snarky
Yeah.
remark?
Yeah. Then you heard Discord.
Hey, I'm Canadian. I'm polite. I'm not snarky. I'm
Well, but
pleasantly
then
eccentric.
now if I mute this site, I don't hear anybody. Make sure. Well, like I say, I'll play with this. I can hurt someone else privately. Well, cool. It was good I stopped by because I certainly broke everything. Sorry to mess up your
Yeah.
game
If
that
No, you didn't
Hey,
mess
it's
up
only a
anything.
rehearsal.
you needed to learn it either way, and I
And it's
needed to
only a
learn it too.
rehearsal.
So
So
this is cool. I noticed I can do this in my own restream,
mhm.
so I can blow it up independently, and y'all don't have to watch.
No, I guess that
Yeah,
works.
basically the main streamer should have audio on the Restream IO window, and all the rest, like the backup streamers, should just mute the tab.
Okay, so I just got to figure out Discord here, where it went.
Yeah.
Goody. Evening, folks.
Have a good one.
Bye.
I'm gonna have to beat on this stupid thing because this is irritating.
And who's set up as the backup restreamer?
Alan was in here earlier as the backup restreamer.
No, he's still in here. So
Oh, okay.
Okay, we gotta fix it somehow.
all right.
We need more people in here playing games.
We do, yeah. I was hoping Mark might come back, but he was having modem issues.
Mo dumb, less dumb.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay, let's do that. Reboot and then come right back and try.
Well, I don't think I'm ever going to beat my score.
It works better when you and Sloopy compete.
Well, you need to compete.
Uh-oh, you going for a different game, Ken?
Who, me?
Oh, you're playing future games.
I'm practicing.
Getting ahead of us.
All right, fuck you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, somebody's mad.
People should have too.
If you're not aware, Rick, you're still on Discord.
I don't think he gives a waffle.
Maybe not.
It just went quiet. Did somebody mute?
Yeah, I think Sloopy must have muted.
I can stay unmuted if you'd like.
Chips.
Combos.
Oh, ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, garlic parmesan.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, I'm just as bad at this game as I am at the other one.
I haven't tried that one yet. I bought a copy, but I haven't tried it yet.
I'm going for this the future speculation. Mine's still sealed in box.
Ah,
I'm waiting for it to become insanely valuable.
Oh, well. You know,
well, then you have to go to Coco Fest next year and get Ken to sign it if he's there.
That's the plan.
Hey, folks, this is cool.
Hey, sound good.
I found Discord. It's on the microphone.
Oh, it was.
There's an earphone jack on the bottom of the Yeti. That's where Discord's at.
Okay, yeah,
But-
you definitely got it sounding good then.
But the browser is on the speakers.
Oh,
But
okay.
Windows says all output devices are the speakers. But Discord doesn't like that for some reason, and I don't. So
Discord
anyway,
doesn't play well with other things.
I guess not. I just decided, hey, the microphone's what I'm going to use as an output device. So
Yeah, you can change that in Discord, I think.
OBS does that to me all the time too. It'll set my microphone as the output device. It's like, what? No,
right.
I'm talking into my microphone. I don't want it.
And I don't want to run cables all over my desk. Yeah.
Darn it. Just about beat the night level without letting anybody get by me.
Oh, yeah, that'll get you some points if you can get 2 night levels in a row.
Don't.
But it's a rarity.
It's a rarity for me to get one.
Oh, Alan says the strategy for Ken's game is also don't die.
By what? My headphones fell off. What did
No.
I miss?
He said the strategy for Ken's game is also don't die. It's very similar to this one, apparently.
Yep. Oh, I'm not very good at following that strategy.
Yeah, me either, currently. They love to trap me in that corner.
They love to just kill me.
So your top 5 Coco games are all transcodes, huh?
The top 5 most impressive games right now out for the Coco.
Ah,
They're not my top 5 favorite games. They're just the most impressive games. The games that you should try if you really want to get back into the Coco.
yeah, fair enough. You did a good job with those, or they did a good job.
Actually, it's interesting. I was talking to some of the guys that have dealt with the original hardware of the Robotron arcade cabinet, and apparently the version that we have is a lot closer to the real thing than I think Glenn thought it was.
All right. What was it that stumped him that he didn't want to continue doing it?
Well, there was some random slowdowns that kept happening, and a couple of screen glitches, I think,
Well,
where things didn't completely disappear from the screen after you killed them. But apparently, on the real machine, all those slowdowns happen too. So
it seems like the real machine would sometimes get that. The bad guys getting stuck on the screen too, or pieces of them.
yeah.
I seem to remember the arcade doing that. Or at least
So
main.
yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really. I would say that game is 99% done, not 95% done.
Huh. I haven't played the transcode of that one yet.
Robotron was always one of my favorite arcade games. So
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. Never got great at it though. All those Williams' games, they were always fun to play, but they were hard to get good at.
they were quarter munchers.
Quarter munchers, yeah, they really were.
Now somebody just needs to make Ghosts and Goblins for the Coco.
Ghosts and Goblins. I don't remember that one.
You're a knight and you start out, you're in like a graveyard and there's skeletons coming up from the ground and it's a side scroller, going through shooting them all.
Oh, okay.
That was always probably my favorite arcade game.
Was it a little like Crossbow? Do you remember that one?
No, I don't remember that one.
You actually had a crossbow attached to the game, and your characters would come walking across the screen. And you had to protect them.
Oh, okay. So it was like a shooter, like a yeah,
It's like a first-person shooter, sort of, or an early
first-person
one.
shooter type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I may have seen that game. I just
When you drop a quarter into it, a woman's voice goes, "You will die." You probably remember that if you played. You will die.
yes, 2 in a row.
I died 2 times in a row. Things get going so fast, I don't think the collision detection even works. Well, I got a new high score.
Darn it. So I got 2 of the night screens, and I just barely have gotten a better score than my highest score so far.
Oh, that's slow going, huh? I'm going to go ahead and post that because I doubt I am beating this score.
Holy crap, 15,000. Wow.
Yeah, I got
I'm
like
excited.
3 night scenes in a row.
I'm excited that I got 6,600.
Let's see now. On challenge. Oh, there's the joystick. Okay.
Now my question is, why didn't she draw a Black Beauty joystick?
Yeah, really. He's just trying to make Sloopy happy.
I'm not going to answer that. And Rick, or I mean Jim, that didn't sound right.
Well, I don't have such a dirty mind, so.
He just meant that seeing Atari things makes you happy, Sloopy.
Yes, I understand what he was saying, but the internet has ruined me.
Oh, sorry, Amy. Sorry, Sloopy.
And if the internet didn't ruin me, my children would have. 16 years old, I get a banging on my door of two pissed off parents asking me why my son was in their daughter's bedroom.
So they know all the advanced education stuff.
And apparently Amy says that it's for a particular Atari-related purpose.
It's a special joystick.
And that the internet has ruined us all. So.
That it has. I used to be such a nice person.
But up here in Canada, the internet is pure as driven snow. I mean,
Is
there's
it?
none of this stuff that you guys keep talking about on it.
They block it at the border, eh?
Yep.
None of that up here. None of that, mister. Oh, hey, MySoft. Didn't see you there in Discord. Why don't you join us? Share your screen. Oh, never mind.
Who, what?
MySoft was in here briefly for a few seconds.
Who was?
MySoft. MySoft. I like the font they use for the score in this game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The 3D look to it.
Except it's hard to read in the night scene.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you're not supposed to be looking at the scores. You're supposed to be not dying.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. I'm sitting here going, ooh, the score.
Pretty score.
Pretty low. What?
Speaking of the internet ruining you.
Miss something?
Oh, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this picture. Size 6 floral dress, $40. Price is firm, no lowballers. I know what I got. And it's a very nice dress on, I'd say, a woman in her early 20s. That's, I would say she's anorexic, but I think medical science would currently call her fit.
Well,
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's her mother in the background that's the problem.
Oh, okay. I thought that
And
was a
what is your
joke.
mother doing?
Um, it is. I just can't say it on the air. Oh man. The other day I was watching this YouTube stream of let me get this right. These two lovely ladies, and they were playing with an Atari. And I thought it was humorous how they were talking about when you turn on the machine, it goes, and they were talking about how it was the RAM test and that it was doing something. I'm trying to remember the word they used.
Any ladies we know?
Yeah, you might know. I'm trying to remember the word that they used, and I thought it was funny. Growling, that's it. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you finally find out what that noise actually is?
It's the little hamster inside the Atari starting to run on its wheel to get the power going.
No, what it actually is the SIO is a serial communications. It's quite literally 99% the same as 19.2 kbaud RS-232 at 5-volt levels. It's not actually a memory test either. By the time you see the blue screen, the memory test is done. What that sound is the SIO communication actually comes through the speaker of the computer so you can hear it. So when you turn on the computer and you hear that sputtering, what it actually is the computer sending the commands over the SIO port to the disk drive to say, hey, I'm trying to boot. Give me your first 3 sectors. And if there's no disk drive there, it sounds like a and if there is a disk drive there, you only hear one and then it starts beeping, because instead of a like 6 or 8 byte packet being sent, it's a full 128 byte packet. So you actually hear a beep as opposed to the sputter.
Oh.
So all that is the computer trying to boot from a disk drive, because the Atari doesn't have DOS built in. It boots it from the disk drive.
I still say it's the hamster wheel is just grinding a bit and needs some grease.
Yeah.
Need some WD-40. That fixes everything.
So if your Atari is doing that, just soak it in some WD-40. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's interesting is that besides a disk drive, there are actually other devices that can boot. The 850 interface, if you have that connected and no disk drive, well, even if you do have a disk drive, if you have that connected, turn on the computer, it'll actually growl a couple seconds, and then the 850 interface will send its driver over so the computer can use it. Yeah,
Okay.
well, there is a reason why they used to call me Sloopy the Atari guy.
Welcome to CoCoTALK Game On Challenge Atari Talk.
We had another person poke their head in for a second and he heard Atari and left.
Who was that?
His name was Nobles.
Oh.
He said, "Oh, wrong place." Oh, he's back. Hey, Nobles.
Hi, Nobles.
Hey. Oh.
Nobles, if you don't have a microphone, you can reply in the Stream of Consciousness channel, because that's where we look for people talking who are in the voice but don't have microphones.
We also accept sign language. We have a Stream of Consciousness channel.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was for. I did see it, but I didn't know that was what it was used for. Learning all kinds of things tonight.
Yeah, it's for people that don't have microphones, and when you're discussing something in one of the voice channels and you want to show a picture or something.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. We have so many channels; it's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
It's probably easy to find with the red number 1 next to it.
Yes. Actually, I found it just as the one popped up.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Discord. There's now a chat in the voice channel that you can use, but Stream of Consciousness was added way before the chat had the voice had a text chat thing.
Really? The
Yep.
text chat. Duh.
Yeah, in the top
Oh,
right
there we
corner,
go.
you see a little
Open chat.
word balloon.
Oh, hey, I'm doing pretty good with not watching what I'm doing.
I think it almost pays sometimes.
Just keep firing and stand in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy, I had actually talked to the CoCoTALK High Council, the actual CoCoTALK High Council, not the Game On High Council, about having a show called CoCoTALK, the Atari edition. Yeah,
That doesn't make much sense.
I got out of the door before I was hit by the third orange.
You're lucky it was only oranges we were throwing at you.
What do you mean? They got me with 4 pineapples.
Oh, wow.
I was throwing coconuts. You're lucky I have bad aim.
Appropriately enough.
I did get hit by a coconut in the leg.
I mean, we are cocoa.
It seemed that they were waiting for the oranges for last.
Well, they're the lightest. You can throw them the furthest.
Yep.
Well, I hear your background there, Nobles. Is that you?
You made him mute.
Oh, sorry.
You
Thought he
can
was talking
talk.
to us. You can talk to us. We're friendly, mostly.
They don't bite.
Just Sloopy does.
Hey. I said what happens in Chicago stays in Chicago.
Oh, right. Sorry. That's between roommates.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know which is worse, Amy. If it's the oranges or the lemon and the limes, because for some reason they tend to put slices in the lemons and limes so that the juice comes out when it hits you, and that
Burns.
stings.
Especially if you get it right in the face. Oh, this game needs an auto fire.
Yeah, that would be nice. Be nice to be able to fire more than one shot at a time.
Well, go grab that joystick out of that box right there.
I don't
It's
think
an
it would help.
It's an Epix 500XJ with built-in auto fire.
Oh, so I can hook that right up to my Coco 3?
Sure, if you use that adapter right there.
Is it a 9-pin?
Yep.
Okay, I have an adapter for that.
Yeah, well, that's what that adapter is over there.
Well, so is that one right there.
Yeah, I cleaned off my workbench here, and I was like, oh, I forgot that I had that.
Is that the left-handed or right-handed edition of the 500XJ?
All of mine go in your left hand, and you use your right hand to control it. I'd seen the left-handed one, and I'm like, well, I'm not left-handed, so I never bought one. I wish I'd found them later on, because the only time I actually saw them in for sale is when they were new, and they were like $20 or $30, and I was not exactly rich at that point in my life, so not that I am now either. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of them because, who was it? Yeah, it was Jesus Eric. He had gotten a big, huge find of them and was selling them at VCF Midwest for $10 each.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't get paper cuts myself very often. That's because I burned my fingers so much from soldering when I was younger that the calluses keep me from getting paper cuts. They also keep me from getting burns. You remember when, what was that guy's name? The one from Retro Rewind.
Frank?
Yeah, when we were doing the interview with him. And he says, anyone who says that they solder and never burn their fingers is a liar.
Well, that's the worst burn I've ever had.
Yeah, I was going to tell him, I never burn my fingers while soldering because the calluses keep me protected.
I was soldering one time, and I put the solder iron down in one of those old glass Pepsi bottles.
Uh-huh.
And I took it out again and forgot, and I grabbed the bottle. That thing was just about burned through my hand.
Yeah. I've only had 2 severe burns from a soldering iron.
Right.
One was in 1978, 79. And the other one was about 5-6 years ago.
Recently, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had any severe burns, but I've certainly burnt my fingertips a couple of times. But
Yeah, I had a significant burn in the mid 80s. I would constantly keep my soldering iron plugged in during the day because I would use it so much. And one time I hadn't used it all day, and I hadn't used it the day before, and it was I'd taken a coat hanger and made it into a holder for it, so it sat straight up.
Oh boy.
And I thought it was unplugged, and I went to grab it, and it had been plugged in for 2 days solid. So
Oops.
it was a few degrees above tepid.
Tee hee hee. Oops.
Yeah. And in 78, 79, I was 8 years old. And the way I burned my finger then was we used to have one of those old TV game things with 2 paddles. And the one paddle needed to be cleaned, and the one wire was coming off of the pot. And my dad was trying to solder it, but he had only 2 hands, and he needed to use that to hold the pot and hold the wires and things in place. So he told me to grab the soldering iron and touch the white part, and with a little bit of solder. Well, I didn't fully understand what he's meant, and I grabbed the white part of the soldering iron, and on the old Wellers that used to screw in like a Christmas light bulb, that was the heating element.
Ah.
Yeah, it did not tickle. And the third time I burned myself, it wasn't actually on the soldering iron, it was on solder. What had happened was I kind of did it the other day. I was using my desoldering iron, and I was socketing an entire computer, and I was sucking the solder out of the holes. Well, evidently so much solder got built up in the desoldering gun that when I picked it up and turned it down, a huge blob of solder came out, hit my arm, ran down my arm and my hand.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll make you say ouch.
I'll give you waffles.
Oh, I went full pancakes, then waffles, and
You did the whole Grand Slam breakfast.
yes, I did. Actually, it was about 10 years ago, because I was working in the garage and at my ex-in-law's place, and my then wife, now ex, comes out and says, "What the hell are you talking like a member of my family for? You never cuss." I said, "You remember the movie Terminator?" And she goes, "Yeah." I says, "I think I'm a first generation, because the solder on my arm had cooled off enough that I tried to shake it off. Some came off, but it was still on my arm, because it had, like, when it hit my arm, the part that was on my arm cooled off enough that it solidified, and it held on to my arm hair. So I had what looked like almost like a spider web of solder on my left arm coming down to my hand and then spreading out from there.
Huh.
And she looked at me and she goes, "What did you do?"
You make me feel lucky with my just one story.
Yeah, I said, by the language I used, you should understand that I burned myself. I've got melted metal on my arm. And then a little while back, same thing happened, but it wasn't as big of a blob. It bounced off my arm, and then, like, I had about 3 or 4 blobs and pieces on the board I was working on. A blob hit my arm, bounced off, and then landed on my shirt, and then went onto the floor. So none stayed on my arm, but I had like a big piece on my shirt, and I had a couple splats on the board.
Well, you've had all kinds of fun.
Yep. It sounds cool. The splats look cool, but I would not recommend it.
No, you wouldn't do it again.
Oh, okay. I was just heating up my solder. Doing that.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of
writing
which,
down the steps.
I know what I keep forgetting to tell you, Ken.
Yo.
I went and rewatched your video of doing the 6309 in your Coco 3.
Yeah.
May I recommend a better way to use your soldering pump?
Okay.
Get a small vise so that you can hold your board vertically.
Mm-hmm.
Put the soldering iron on the leg of the IC on the IC side so that you can hold it on there to get it fully melted. Put the pump on the solder side and then hit it so that you keep the soldering tip on the leg the entire time you're using the desoldering pump, and it'll clean it off much better.
Oh, okay.
I would also recommend, do you have, oh God, what's it called? Hold on a second. Chip Quick?
No.
Any kind of flux that's not inside the solder?
Yeah.
All right.
I put the flux on it beforehand. I probably didn't show that.
Yeah, well, make sure you put the flux on the IC side when you do this so that you're putting the soldering iron on the leg with flux on it.
Okay.
And literally that will work as almost like 95% as good as an actual solder gun.
Okay. I will try that when I start taking the 6809 out of the computer I was going to do right away.
Cool.
And I'll remember if I ever buy a desolder gun.
Have you played with your Ataris at all?
I have not. I've just been extremely busy this week.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I only just actually got my computer set up last night to edit that video that I released today out, and then got everything hooked up today. And
Oh, you released a video today? Cool.
yeah, just a top 5 of the currently most impressive games, in my opinion, on the color computer.
Color scripts that barely missed the top 5.
Yeah, I know, it was number 6.
It's funny. Everybody keeps joking about that. I've never messed with it. What is it exactly? It's not a game, right?
No, it's I've never actually loaded it up. I have like 3 copies of it.
I know it came in a cartridge, right?
Yeah.
It's time for another top 5 list.
Hey, I hear my video playing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think color scripts it is like
Look out today.
Stop looking at me.
word processor.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I guess that would
something?
make
I don't-
sense. That would make sense from the name, I guess.
What?
Color scripts it. What exactly is it? We keep joking about it.
Oh, I actually have it on cartridge, and I actually loaded it up.
I have 3 cartridges of it, and I've never loaded it up.
It's just one of those things you collect and never use. Huh?
Yep. I got a few of those. Personal finance.
Yep, I got 2 of those, I think. I don't even know where my my cartridges are. I think they're in that tote there.
Let's see. Those are all
I have a Coco STC here.
Yeah. I got mine. I wouldn't want to be without it these days.
I got along fine without it.
I don't think I've ever had a floppy drive for the Coco. I used cassettes back in the day.
I now
I've got
have my
one.
very first floppy drive. Oh, there, I've got another personal finance right there. See if
I
have
had a floppy drive controller for the Coco before I had any Coco computers.
Really?
Yep.
You just bought one, huh?
I had one for about 20 years.
Huh.
Looks like I'm back with the living.
Hey, Mark, you're back online, huh?
Yeah, that took a while. I ended up having to call Cox, and how long was that? 47 minutes to activate a new modem.
Holy cow. On Comcast, you can just do it right online.
Yeah, I was trying to, but it kept giving me a hard time, so I had to change it. But let's see here. Let me run a speed test on it. And then we'll get back to gaming.
Game on, man.
Game on.
Game over, man! Game over!
Yeah, I've been
Play
seeing,
another one.
I've been seeing that screen a lot tonight.
Hey, cool. Demon attack on cartridge here.
All right, speed test. Let's see.
Albert, the one on the right is on an emulator. Yeah, and it's probably Jim, you're using VCC?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a Coco 3 emulator. The one on the left is a real Coco. Coco 3, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Oop, wrong.
And the one on the left, because it's a real Coco, the capture card is what makes it look odd and small. Yeah, when's Ken gonna do a color scripts-it video?
I should do that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the color computer tutor series to have color scripts-it.
I've got color file, color scripts-it, personal finance. I could do a whole bunch of videos about the productivity software of the
There you
color
go.
computer.
See if it's still usable today.
Then Ken can do color scripts-it too. The electric green boogaloo.
Ooh.
Good books that were never written. Running to the Outhouse by Willie Make It, illustrated by Betty Won't.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
That's the story of my life at my cabin.
With the foreword written by You're in Trouble by Mr. Whipple.
Mr. Whipple, there's someone I haven't heard of in a while.
Yeah, he's doing 40 to life for squeezing the Charmin.
He was the one that was always busting people for squeezing it.
Uh-huh.
Hypocrite.
Yeah,
When he was really doing it himself.
He got caught in a back alley buying discount Charmin.
Black market Charmin.
Yeah. And then taking it home and squeezing it. And then covering up the evidence.
Isn't that just the way it goes?
It's always the ones you don't suspect. Woohoo! Big score of 60 on that one.
I'm up to 490.
Well, you're not sharing, Mark.
No, I'm not quite playing yet. I'm
Oh.
playing with something else here. Playing.
We don't want to hear about that live on the air.
Yeah, wait until we're in Chicago to hear about it.
Well, you guys are all playing with your joysticks.
I'm not. I took apart a joystick once and found no joy, so I never played with one again.
Oh. False advertisement.
Uh-huh. Well, Albert, maybe you should join us. Get on it and just load up your emulator on your computer and come into the Discord and share it and play with us. Or play with them.
Well, technically, you're here too.
Yeah, well, I also told her that I was going to be up in 10-15 minutes.
Oops.
An hour ago.
Hour and 15 minutes.
Well, I am going to be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning.
All right, where am I here?
Okay, I'm back. Who missed me?
We all did. It got really quiet.
Are you saying that I'm a loudmouth?
Not at all. You just inspire conversation.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've gone live.
Okay. I'll add you as soon as I die here, and it won't be long. Let's see.
Ooh, I got 4 digits in my score.
Oh, nice. It's like 10 times your last score, isn't it?
Yep. Ooh, 3560. How did I manage that?
Skill.
Nah,
Pure luck?
probably.
Because you took a break.
Okay, so I'm downloading the entire CoCoTalk OneDrive. Got Discord going on, broadcasting, and I still got 100 megabit down.
No, good.
Just the change of modem should double the speed simply because the old 10-year-old modem just couldn't handle it.
Hmm.
All right, enough playing with that. Let's play games. Where do I change internet capacity?
Well, I am going to play one more game, then I'm going to go have my supper.
Fair enough.
Ooh, what's for supper?
What's for supper? Pork chops.
Ooh, yummy. Karate pig. Well, that's what I used to call them. Because the kids would say, ew, pork chops again?
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that.
So I figured I'd call them something else.
Yeah.
Because they didn't like, what was it? They didn't like squid, but they liked
Ew.
calamari.
Yeah, I don't much care for either.
Okay.
I
Which?
love calamari.
Calamari is just squid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deep fried in a batter.
Squidward, no.
All right, I'm going to play one more game, and then I'm going to go have supper. I forgot how short these games are.
Well, you know how you fix that?
Don't die?
Exactly. Or as Missy says, play better.
All right. Well, I haven't seen Sloopy play this game yet, so... Did you submit a score this week, Sloopy?
No, I didn't.
Yay! I beat Sloopy this week then.
Default.
Yeah, there are like 10 other games just like this one, and I've
Yes.
played them.
This was a rather done to death concept back in the day.
Yeah.
This was 82. It wasn't that done to death yet.
82?
Oh.
Sure it was.
You can shoot the bullets.
Yeah, you can. There were a lot of versions of this out by 82. Especially if you count the Space Invaders stuff. That's the same genre.
I mean, come on. Even the Aquarius had a version of this.
Hey, don't badmouth the Aquarius. That's the computer that Taylor and Amy are playing with right now.
Yeah. I will badmouth the Aquarius until the day I die. I would rather use a ZX81.
Woohoo!
no
I got my
RAM
new high
upgrade.
score. 9,400.
With no
Supposed to
RAM
play it again.
upgrade than an Aquarius.
I'd rather use an Atari 800 than an Aquarius.
I'd rather use an Atari 800 than anything made by Commodore.
Alan says you should tell Taylor and Amy your Aquarius story, Sloopy.
Amy brings up a good point. We're making fun of Barbie's computer right now.
Hey, Amy, have you tried programming on the Aquarius? which is why Barbie later said math is hard. And that's why they made the Aquarius.
Amy says that she hasn't done it yet, but she's sure it'll be flawless.
Mhm.
It'll be unrealistic, like Barbie's proportions to real people.
All right, well, I'm going to step away for a little bit. If you guys are still on when I get back, I'll be back. If not, see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'm about to sign off myself.
Oh,
Looks like
okay. So I guess we're
Alan's
about to
still
sign
in.
off.
Alan's still in restream though, so
Okay.
it's supposed to keep running.
Well,
Yeah,
If
but
someone's in
when,
I'll
there,
just leave Mark playing.
when you leave, just end the show.
just end
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So, bye, everybody. See you tomorrow on CoCoTALK.
All right. Let's see you, Ken. Have a good one. Enjoy your supper.
Yeah, I was going to ask him if he wanted to play just one more game, but I figured I wouldn't be cruel to him.
Be at it all night.
All right.
Yeah, that was how I ended up streaming one night until like 1:30 in the morning.
Fighting with Ken.
No, I was just kept saying, I'll play one more game. Uh-oh. Mark B's going to go crazy.
What's that?
Can't you hear the cricket?
I did hear one.
Yep.
Yeah, wasn't it you that kept hearing it through my speaker and you thought you had a cricket in your room?
No,
I thought it was you.
crickets don't last long in my room.
That's right, you have a cat.
I got 4 cats, so the crickets don't live long.
Yeah.
They eat them and barf them back up.
I see bits and pieces of them around.
Oh, there was a cricket here.
I got a
Keyword-
leg over here, another leg over there, and a 10 over there.
Keyword was. Oh, man.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. Y'all have a
I
good
thought you were
evening.
starting to get better at this now.
Oh, well, you keep
We can't go
playing.
yet.
Keep playing in Discord.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.
All right, see ya.
Have a good one.
Bye. I can remember how to end the stream. Oh, there it is.
Game on, everyone.